Hey everybody, this is Eric, and I'm going to be going over the AC Jam Fest for the 17UA team. Again, I'm sorry I was unable to make it. Way too much variance in Sheets World to allow me to come. I'll just leave it at that. But we were able to get the games up relatively quickly, and I prioritized this team to get it up here first. So I figured I would go ahead and do this video. The Summer Jam Fest, the one over the weekend, is probably a day or two behind. And rather than wait on that, I would let's do what we can and get through the AC stuff. Um, so you did play 4 games and you won all 4 of them. You know, one of these we have it registered as a loss only because they must have missed a couple of possessions, and it was a close enough game that missing a couple of possessions is good enough to give one team the loss. So you did go 4-0, but as I like to do, I'm not as interested in the wins and losses per se as the shot distribution and shot selection and statistics that underlie. So it's been a little while, so let's just kind of remind ourselves what we're looking for from this group. We're looking for an effective field goal percentage of about 55%, turnover rate less than 20, and rebounding rate above 30, offensive rebounding rate above 30. And we will go over the team stuff, the shot selection through the shot chart, and then also do some individual stuff. And we will summarize for the season. Again, after each tournament, I like to do that. So we're going to summarize. Well, let's just for a second. All right, I had to pause there. So in any case, let's just get started. In no particular order, I guess. Let's just go with, I guess, in order of the way the games were played. So the Warriors game was first. So let's do that one. Let's see. Whoa. Last 5. Where are the rest of the games? Here it is. Oop. Okay. Warriors. So this was actually a pretty poor performance by you guys offensively. Effective field goal percentage is only 48%. And I worry about that, for your ability to, beat the tougher teams later on and in the other tournaments. Now, again, this was kind of like the playoffs sort of. So you were playing kind of the weaker teams, I think, in the first couple of rounds after the seedings got done or whatever. So this is why I do worry about effective field goal percentages looking like this if you get paired up against a tougher team. So nonetheless, effective field goal percentage 48%, which is pretty poor. You did turn the ball. You did take good care of the ball. 14% turnover rate and offensive rebounding percentage 35% was really good. You'll see that the first half you were much better. So it's possible you were just cruising the second half, but I doubt it. Let's take a look at the shot chart, and again, let's see what this looks like. I have to say that from a shot selection, well, that's Jersey Celtics. We have to go back to Warriors. Sorry about that. Right. So the shot selection was fine. Only 58 shots attempted total, which is a lot actually. 2, 3, 4. So yeah. So only 4 bad twos. So this is actually really, really good. You did finish a lot at the rim. So 25 out of 58 was at the rim, which is excellent. And these threes are good. You just didn't, make too many of them. So what were you? 1 for 14, 4 for 20, 8 for 26, 8 for 31. So obviously that's pretty poor, but that's okay. I'd rather you miss them from here, right, than miss them from here, because if you had made them from here, it would have been worth 3 points. We've been over this pretty much all season. And you'll see that, if you continue to put shot charts up like this just leads to wins, and no accident. You guys won all 4 games. I mean, this is, even though, again, you didn't exactly execute from out here, you continue to make your shot charts look like this, you're gonna do very well. As long as, again, you have the skills to be able to make these, and you guys do. The only thing I'm gonna look at is I want to just make sure that the shot distribution was good. In other words, I want to make sure the right people are taking these threes. That being, what did we say? Roddy and Tony were like really should be dominating the 3-point shooting from this team based on the statistics. So let's just take a look and see. how this played out individually against Warriors. All right, let's see who did what. So we had Roddy was 4 for 9 from three, which was fine. But again, of the however many this was, what did I say, 21? I think this is fine. I mean, like Roddy shooting 10 threes, that was the goal that I put to him pretty much every game, is to get him 10 threes. And he shot 9, and he shot along the lines of his statistics, long-term statistics. So this was excellent. Issues were Chike taking 4 threes. We don't need that. Antony, I have no problem with this. I mean, you're supposed to be taking these, and you just happen to have gone over 5. That's fine. Josh DeCady taking 3 threes. That wouldn't be my choice. Josh, pretty pedestrian game here. That's interesting. And Brandon 1 for 5 for 3. So overall, I mean, you didn't execute all that great. The shot selection itself was pretty good, and the shot distribution was okay. So I would say overall, I mean, I'll give this performance like a B minus, maybe a C plus. Again, this type of performance is never beating the tough team, the good teams, which is what would concern me a little bit. Josh and Chike 4 turnovers each. I guess that's actually not that bad, I suppose, considering that you're around the rim and people are swiping at it a lot. But and when they put you in 50, listen, especially Josh, I mean, listen, you're awesome around the rim, but being on the perimeter is not your strong suit. So you do run the risk of turning the ball over, more than the average player who's going to be in that type of offense, just because that's not your main skill set. But so I'm not too worried about this. You guys, controlled the glass, which was really, really good. And, you got the job done. All right, moving on. Let's go to the next game, which was, I think, the team smash game where you won again, 65-57. Take a look. And once again, the effective field goal percentage was just okay, honestly. Like 51% effective field goal percentage. It's good. It's not gonna beat the best teams though. It just isn't. Well, you're continuing to do a great job with the turnovers though, like 11.5% turnover rate. That's excellent. And between you big dudes over, dominating the glass. I mean, it's extremely strong. Like 44% offensive rebounding rate and 80% defensive rebounding percentage, which means the other team only has 20% offensive rebounding rate. I mean, this is really, really strong. This game, you dominated the glass, which is why you guys won. I imagine both Josh and Chike had very, very strong games here. Let's take a look at the shot chart. Shot chart versus team smash. So listen, no surprise. This is what I suspected, right? You guys had 59 shots, 35 of them were at the rim. Let's go. I mean, you can miss every other thing from the field and you're gonna win. I'm not too thrilled with this. 4 bad twos, maybe 5 bad twos. Again, I want to be greedier. I don't want any of these. And look how you guys do from here. And from 3, you really didn't have to shoot that many. You had what were you, 3 for 8, 3 for 11, 5 for 17. But you guys were pretty poor, but you didn't need to even shoot from out there. I guess you guys just got to the rim just like way too easily. So that's why you guys won. I mean, listen, you get shots like this at the rim and the right guy's taking them. I mean, this is I don't know the character of this other team you were playing, but it seems like they either didn't have the height or you guys are just really, really good attacking. So good job. Let's take a look at the box score of this game individually. Let's take a look. So as I suspected, Chike 7 for 10 at the rim. A lot of you guys actually were pretty good here. Brandon, again, another kind of game where you struggled. Roddy, 1 for 7 from 3. But again, I don't care. I mean, like you put up somewhere. It looks like you didn't even need to take any threes anyway in this game. And if you did, I'm just confident that as long as you're taking more than everybody else, or Roddy's taking more than everybody else, I'm happy with this. And Antony 2 for 4 from 3. This is fine. Leo struggles. Josh struggles. Chike again. Brandon's been struggling. So fortunately, again, you found where you could attack. You know, you got right at the rim, finished along the rim, and got the job done. Turnovers, you guys kept the turnovers to the minimum. Chike only 2 turnovers this game, pretty good. That's pretty much it. All right, let's go back to the third game, which was the Jersey Celtics game. So we had that one as a loss, but you did get the win. But I imagine it's going to be pretty ugly. Yeah. 34% effective field goal percentage. I mean, that is extremely, extremely poor. You know, I venture to say that you got extremely lucky to win this game. I mean, look at it. Let's put it in perspective here. You played a team that, well, let's take a look at this. This is like amazing, actually. So your opponents actually had 56% effective field goal percentage, and you guys had 34%, and you still won. Okay. So you know how that happens? So I'll show you how that happens. 16 for 18 from the line. That's how you guys. And you completely dominated the glass, right? Because you look at this, you got 48 shots off, so 13 for 48, as opposed to them, who was 19 out of 40. So you have 8 more shots. I mean, you think about that. If you get 8 more shots, and look at the free throws, they got for 5 for 12 from the line, and you guys were 16 for 18. I mean, you guys thankfully were able to do this, and thankfully you had the size to be able to dominate the glass like that, and get to the line like that, because otherwise your shooting was just terrible. Let's take a look and see how this broke down. We'll take a look at the shot chart. Shot chart versus Jersey Celtics. Yeah, I mean, boy, oh boy, look at this. This is, I don't know, this is kind of ugly. I don't even know what this game is. I'm kind of glad I didn't watch this. You guys were, what is this, 5 for 19 at the rim? And then these terrible FCFs are 1 for 5. And then not to mention 0 for 2. This is an atrocious performance, guys. You guys are extremely lucky to have won this game. This is terrible. From 3, 4 for, I mean, actually you weren't bad from 3. Boy, I can't believe you guys escaped. Let's take a look at the box score. Boy, oh boy. Let's see. We had, first of all, one guy we didn't get stats on. Boy, what ugliness. Chike, what, 2 for 10? I'm gonna have to watch this. Roddy 1 for 6 and 3, so that's an outlier sort of, but I'm gonna have to watch this, Chike. I'm sorry. Leo 1 for 6, including literally 0 for 4 at the rim. All right. Wait a minute. Hold on a second. Josh DeCady was 0 for 9. So you're telling me that Chike and Josh, we're 2 for 19 from the field? Okay. We're gonna look at this. I'm sorry, we're just gonna have to. Let's look at Josh as 0 for 9, just for fun. We're gonna look through all of these. Well, thankfully. Okay, so they tried the lob. All right, hopeless. Okay, that doesn't even count. Here we go. Layup. No. Josh taking a 3. Not interested. What's this? Got like blocked by 2 people. What, these guys 7 feet tall? What do you? What I don't know what you guys were doing here. Let's see, Josh. Let's see again. Miss layup. Boy, oh boy. I can't even watch any of this. You know, the good thing is, what I used to say when I used to bet on sports and the NCAA tournament for specifically, is that the key to winning the NCAA tournament is this. Every team is going to have a terrible performance, And if you could survive when you have that terrible performance and still win, then you're going to win. You know, it's actually it's kind of a bad example because this year UConn just rolled everybody. But as I walk through more of these, see this. Dude, what is this? This guy just keeps on destroying you, Josh. And this, what is this guy? 7 feet tall? I'm not even gonna look at Chike's. Hey guys, you thought life was gonna be easy? You think I was gonna just spend the whole time talking about how great Josh and Chike are? No, I mean I just report what I see, man. Can I tell you? Anyway, you did get the win, just barely. All right, moving on. Let's look at. I can't believe I just saw that game. All right, let's go to the last game, which was Team Slow Mo. I guess this was one of the playoff games, I suppose. Stats. Let's see. So 51% effective field goal percentage still. I mean, I want it better. I don't know what to tell you. I wouldn't make you guys favorites to win Summer Jam Fest if you're gonna play, if you're gonna produce this kind of offense, I have to say. But we'll see what happens. Took good care of the ball, 9%, which is excellent. Good rebounding. Got to the rim okay. Bad team probably you were against, I would imagine. Look at their stats, 35% effective field goal percentage. Let's take a look at the shot chart. Team slow-mo. I don't like this. 2, 4, 5, 6 bad twos. What, am I really have to show up for these last tournaments and yell at you guys? I can't. It's not up to me. Coach, you got to yell. These shots are just no good. And if I never coach again, this is the only thing I want to impart on people is on coaches is to have good shot selection. Like excuse me, let's look at this. From 3, 7 for 16, 7 for 19, 12 for 27, like 14 for 32, which is really like 40%. What are you shooting from here for? I mean, I don't get it. Okay, let's look at the individuals. Individuals we have. There you go, Roddy, 7 for 13 from 3, and Tony 3 for 8, and then away we go. I mean, nice and easy. Leo 0 for 9. Okay, you know what? I handed it to Josh and Chike last game. We're going to look at Leo's 0 for 9. Let's have some fun. Let's see, Leo, what do you got? Against the zone? That's it's a good shot. Okay, open 3. It's fine. And I don't know exactly what that is. And I would have taken the ball and thrown it in the garbage. I just want you to look at this a second again. You're stepping into this mid-range where you're contested and it's only worth 2 points. Yeah, but you know what? It's on you, coaches. You're going to let them shoot them. They're going to take them. That's it. Nobody's fault. It's not their fault. Good wide open 3. Let's look at some of these others. Okay. FCF. We're going to Leo trying to finish on the left side again. Well, sort of reversing the right side. I hope you guys don't think I'm salty just because I haven't been around. I mean, when you look at this, I would love to just play this in a loop for the next 40 minutes. You know, I'm going to do that. I'm going to make you guys watch this for 5 minutes. Okay, I'm not going to make you watch it for 5 minutes. You know whose fault is? This guy in the blue shirt. It's you, Chris. He takes the shot like for me. God, Leo, you're so lucky. I'm not in this chair right here. If somebody shoots it from there, they're literally like here on the bench before the ball hits the ground. And that's even if it goes in. All right, Eric, enough. Fine, fine. There you go, Leo. Oh, there you go. Maybe one of them will go in one day. And this is in a game where you're going by 20. You know what I mean? This is what was the okay. Um, maybe you're just lazy because you were winning by 20. Are we gonna say that? Leo, I love you, man. You're like the starting point guard for one of the top teams in the country. Okay, I have nothing bad to say about you, but this is not good. Actually, this one I actually don't mind. I mean, you've actually practiced this one a decent amount, I guess. I see you try to finish this way, and that's really not the end of the world. But I'm telling you, I would like you to have to. I would like everybody to have to watch this clip for the next for like an hour of practice. Anyway, so what we're going to do, I'm not going to go through the season longs right now because I'm just so disgusted by this last couple of clips. But hopefully within the next couple of days, I'm going to get the Summer Jam Fest up from Spooky Nuke, and I'll go through that. And after that, I'll probably get to do some season long stuff. And you guys just one more weekend, right? So I know Chris has put together some tough matchups for you guys this weekend. Hopefully you guys get some work in and practice, and you get it done this week. Keep that shot selection strong, and finish out the season with a bang.